Hey friends, it's Len here at 1A Auto. Today I'm working on a 2007 Toyota FJ Cruiser and I'm going to be replacing the Serpentine belt. It's going to be a very easy job and I want to be the one that shows you how to do it. If you need any parts, you can always check us out at 1aauto.com. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to remove both these skid plates. Using my 12mm. You can use a ratchet, you can use an air gun, whatever you have access to. Obviously, air gun's a little bit quicker. There's 4 bolts, so I got 3 of them. I'm gonna have 1 left here, so that means the skid plate's gonna be ready to come down. So I'm gonna get ready to hold that as soon as I get this on. There we are. Grab the skid plate, get that out of the way, we'll set it aside. So we'll do the forward skid plate now. There should be 4 bolts in this as well. 1 here, 1 there. 1 should be there, it's imaginary. 1 there also, imaginary. On the front of this, it has little hooks that go into the frame. Right here is 1. And then the other one's right here. So what you would do is you would start with the forward ones, take those out, then you work your way to these, okay? Once you remove these, the skid plate can come down this way towards you or towards the front. So you want to be careful for your face, but the hooks are going to make it so it can't completely fall straight down. Okay, bring it down and then slide it out towards the front of the vehicle. Should want to slide right out here. Just get this hook off of there. Oh. There it is. So here's the hooks I was talking about. And they just go right up inside here. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna use our 14mm. We're gonna go right to the tensioner right there. And we're gonna turn this counterclockwise. That's gonna relieve tension from the belt so we can slide it off. I'm just gonna come over to this idler pulley. There we are. Oh, here, let me get it off of the power steering pump too. That's gonna give us plenty of slack. There we go. Get the ratchet out of here. Let's move ahead to the next step. So let's just take a quick peek at the way that the belt goes real quick. We've got our crank here, right? This is the big crank, it's your engine crank. Comes around from the bottom of the crank, up over the lower idler pulley, around your AC compressor, up to your alternator, underneath the upper idler pulley, comes right up over the top of your water pump pulley, that's this right here with your fan, around to the power steering pump, around the bottom of the power steering pump, it's gonna go up over this idler pulley, around under the bottom of the water pump at this point, up over the top of this idler pulley, back around, and to the crank. Sounds complicated. A picture might do you right, but I just wanted to at least verbalize it as well. So, yeah, let's do it. Just pull it all off of here. Once we get it off, we're gonna match it up to our new belt just to make sure that we're dealing with the same beast. You want it to be approximately the same length and of course have the same amount of ribs. If your new belt has more or less ribs, then it's definitely the wrong belt. Okay. Get the belt, you just gotta go up and over the fan. Here we are. There's our Serpentine belt. All right, so we've got our belts lined up. I'm just going thumb to thumb. They're both approximately the same length, which is great. I'll turn them around. We've got our rib section. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ribs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ribs on the new belt. Approximately the same width. Perfect. Let's install our new belt. We'll recycle that, or dispose of it properly, whatever you want to say. Now to get it back up over the fan, I just go around a couple of the blades and then I spin the fan and it just draws it around for me. Just like that. Now the belt is up over the water pump. Cool. All right, now with that up there, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at it real quick. I'm gonna bring it over the power steering, up and over this, the left side idler. Come around, over to the other idler, bring it back up, over the crank, around the crank, over the lower idler, up over here, straight up over the alternator, under that idler, and then up and over. Okay. Cool. So now with it like this, we're just gonna double check to make sure we're sitting in all of our little rungs. All the grooves or all the ribs are sitting in the grooves. Looks good. Cool. I'm gonna grab my 14 millimeter and we'll continue. Okay, so I've got my 14 millimeter in my ratchet up on top of the tensioner. I'm gonna turn it counterclockwise and that's gonna relieve pressure. Same way we took off the belt, we're gonna do the same thing here. So, now I'm just gonna go as far as I can with the tensioner. Slide it over my power steering, slowly let it back. I'm gonna leave that on there for a second. I'm just gonna feel around. It's definitely completely on the power steering. This is a smooth pulley, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Smooth pulley for the tensioner. Come back around, goes up over this. That feels good. Around the water pump. Up around the alternator is good. AC compressor's good. Crank's good. Cool. Okay, it's time to get this skid plate back up. We've got a little hook right there. That's gonna go right in this hole right here, okay? What that's gonna do is make it so if you had to, you could let go, right? And or you can hold towards the front and you don't have to worry about holding up the whole weight of the skid plate. So I'm just gonna take my bolts for the forward end of it. Get it started in the hole there. I'm not gonna tighten it down until I get all four started. All right, nice and easy here. Come around, see if I can see up there. And this one. Perfect, let's move ahead. All right, so we've got our forward skid plate. We've got our little hooks on the skid plate. They go right up inside the slots, okay? You got two hooks, you got two slots. So just bring it so it's straight up and down. Line the hooks up with the slots. Now at this point, you can release the front, assuming you have both hooks there, and you can move along to the back where we can get this in and situated. All right. Should be wanting to go up in there. There we go, that one started. There we go. Just gonna blast them up in there. Theoretically, most of these skid plates have four, right? Two up here too, so if you have those two up there, you're gonna wanna make sure you start those before you tighten these. There we go, tight. Tight. Very nice.
Thanks for watching. Visit 1aauto.com, your place for DIY auto repairs, for great parts, great service, and more content.